Welcome to Goose Town. If it is your first time visiting, my name is Noah Goose. I'm a queer artist and an intuitive tarot reader, so this deck is right up my alley. This is the Yokai Yochi deck. It's a full 78 card tarot deck featuring yokai and Japanese folklore, illustrated in a modern take on a traditional style. Yokai, or strange apparitions, are a whole subclass of supernatural entities and spirits in Japanese folklore. I've always been super fascinated by yokai ever since I watched Natsume Yujin Show, or Natsume's Book of Friends, which is an anime. I watched it back in middle school, so I've always been super interested in yokai since then. Natsume's Book of Friends is a great anime. I really recommend it if you haven't watched it. If you haven't heard of Natsume Yujin Show, you've probably heard of yokai in another form of Japanese media. I know Yokai Watch is really big for all the Nintendo fans, and also Animal Crossing. A lot of the characters, the NPCs in Animal Crossing, are loosely based off of different types of yokai, to give you a little bit of an idea of what we are working with for the theme of this indie tarot deck. So the artist that created this deck and funded it via Kickstarter is at Bubo Plague. I am enamored by Bubo's body of work. These illustrations are stunning. This artist style has so much character, and their voice really shows through the illustrations. So this Kickstarter launched January 12th of 2021, and I purchased it as an early birthday gift for myself right before the Kickstarter closed. So that was a little over a year ago, back in February of 2021. I believe this deck printed and shipped in October of last year. This is the perfect spooky season deck, so that was really fitting, but I love spooky things, all things spooky, all year long. That means that this package has been sitting here for months on the shelf next to my desk, waiting for this very moment to finally be opened. I wanted to give it a proper unboxing, the proper unboxing that it deserves. I haven't had time to do so until right now, but this has been a highly anticipated deck, so I'm certain that I'm not the first person to go ahead and review this, but it's really special to me, and I wanted to share that with you geese, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. This deck has yet to be printed again since its original Kickstarter release, so it's not currently available for purchase, making this a pretty exclusive package. Now, if you are interested in eventually purchasing this deck for yourself, there is a mailing list that is linked in the description of this video, so you can sign up there and wait to hear until there is a second round of printing. Now, this was actually my first time ever backing a Kickstarter. I found this deck advertised on Twitter, and it really piqued my interest. And I have to say, this was a perfect first Kickstarter for me to back. There were over 2,500 backers that helped raise over $215,000 to help bring this project to life. Now, I didn't really understand quite how Kickstarter worked. As I said, this was the first Kickstarter that I ever backed, so I did actually intend to purchase some posters with this as well, but I only added the shipping. We got that sorted immediately. I got my money back, and they were really, really professional about it, but I would love to one day purchase some posters if they ever become available again. Now, this was a really smooth process. I hear that that's not always the case in terms of Kickstarters, but I believe this was the artist's 6th time running a Kickstarter campaign, so it was really, really smooth. So I pledged $99 to this Kickstarter, which means that I got the souvenir set, which includes the tarot deck, the tarot cloth, and the enamel pin of the Fool, and it looks like they threw in a free sticker with it as well, which I greatly appreciate. Now, originally I was just going to purchase the deck for myself, which would have been $53, but one of my mods over on Twitch was kind enough to donate $50. Thanks to Enos's generosity, I was able to double the amount that I backed this Kickstarter, and I'm really, really excited. So thank you, Enos. I appreciate you. So this deck has been waiting for this very moment. I'm super, super excited. Let's dive in, shall we? All right, so I have covered up my address and all of the information here, but the shipping was great as far as I remember. Oh, I'm excited. All right, lots of packaging. Oh, is this a sticker? Aha! Oh, the sticker! This is so cute. I didn't know this was included. I wonder if this was a freebie. Oh, already the deck has a really good weight to it. Ooh. All right, so this is what came out of the box. I'm super excited. Everything looks super high quality. Let's take a quick look at the extras first, and then we'll really dive into the deck itself. So here is the enamel pin. This is the Fool. This is such a fun shape for an enamel pin to be. I love him. He is so cute. I love that he came with the extra secure rubber backings. I way prefer these for all of my enamel pins. And it has the artist @ on the back of it. Here's a close-up of the sticker that it came with. I wonder if this is one of the characters that we will see illustrated later on in the deck, but it's so fun and whimsical. I love him. I love the little leaf. Like I said, this illustration style has so much character to it. I'm really enamored. I love it. All right, and then we have the tarot cloth. So I'm gonna take it out of its crinkly saran bag. Ooh, I love the feel of it already. Oh wow, this is large. Oh, it's so fun. Oh my gosh. I love this. I wonder if this is sort of Wheel of Fortune style, but it is so gorgeous. I cannot wait to start working with it. And this is like the perfect size for my desk too, which is just a fun coincidence. Now I wonder if I can iron this. I'd probably be better off steaming it. All right, and now for the really exciting part, the deck itself. Now everything came really securely packaged. No worries about anything getting damaged or destroyed in that regard. I know bubble wrap is not the best for the environment, but it is really good for taking care of fine art prints like this. Wow. I can already tell I haven't even got it out of the saran wrap yet, but look at how stunning all of this gold foiling is. This is a really lovely box. I love when tarot decks come with a unique box that I can keep them safe and sound in, especially when they are as stunning and gorgeous as this one is. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to be really careful in terms of getting it out of this shrink wrap. Oh, I didn't even notice him. Look at this. Yokai Yochi by Bubo Plague. Look at that charming little fella. I am absolutely enchanted by him. Wow, really high quality box. Look at the finish on this. That is insane. I love this warm gray color scheme we got going on here mixed with that gold. This is absolutely stunning. I can already tell with the matte finish of this, it's gonna pick up all the oils off of my grubby little goose wings, but I absolutely love it. I mean, it is so aesthetically pleasing. Look at that. All right, and let's take it out of the box now. Ooh! This whole deck is just fun of little amazing surprises. I love it so much. Looks like we have a booklet here, which I love. I love when we get a really concise little booklet. Oh, how gorgeous is this? I'm so excited. I'm really in love with the shape of this box. It is nice and neat and the perfect size, nice and condensed. What more could you ask for out of a tarot deck? So here we have the booklet, and you can see once again at Bubo Plague. So charming. So a deck of ghosts and spirits with a foreword that gives a little more insight into yokai. So yokai and yochi. Yokai translates to ghostly spirits and apparitions, and yochi is a premonition or a foresight. So a very aptly named tarot deck indeed. So this is a fully illustrated tarot deck. It consists of the major and minor arcana, and the minor arcana is broken down into 4 suits. This deck divvies it up into staves, cups, coins, and swords. All of the individual yokai have their own little names and a brief description of them. I feel like I'm learning a lot about mythology just by interacting with this book. All right, let's get the deck itself out of the box. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Such a stunning card back. Such a high quality finish and texture on these cards. And the gold details on the side picks up all of my oils once again, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Look at how reflective that is. Like, you could use this as a mirror. That's how gorgeous of a finish this is. Oh my gosh. Wow. So gorgeous. So we have a look at the Fool. I love this classic looking little spirit. If you're not familiar with the tarot, it is also known as the Fool's Journey. So this is our Fool. He's sort of the mascot of this Yokai Yochi tarot deck. I want to just go through one by one, but we would be here all day. But it is just such a gorgeous, stunning deck with so much character. This tarot deck has so much personality to it. Now, all tarot decks have a lot of personality, but this one just has so much unique character and such a unique voice that I'm absolutely enchanted by it. So we have the major arcana here. Now, I've seen a lot of these illustrations on the Kickstarter page, but it has been so long between then and now that it is like I'm seeing these all for the first time again. I just love them so much. This is such a stunning deck. I really love how constrained and cohesive of a color palette this has. That's something that really speaks to me and my sort of design sensibility as an artist myself. The tarot itself has a rich history behind it, and this tarot deck in particular manages to deeply imbue so much culture and mythology and its own history. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous blend of those two things. I'm absolutely in love with it. So this deck consists of the full 22 major arcana and 56 minor arcana, which is broken up into 4 suits of staves, cups, coins, and swords. These cards are very slippery, which is ideal for shuffling. So my final thoughts on the Yokai Yochi tarot deck. I'm in love. I think I found my new favorite tarot deck. I'm really, really excited to go ahead and get started working with this. They have a really high quality feel. They feel really cohesive. I love the story that they tell. It's a really cohesive and complete set. These extras that came with the Kickstarter add some really special touches and make this deck even that much more special. It's just the icing on the top of the cake. If you are interested in getting a tarot reading with this deck, I will actually be streaming tarot over on Twitch right now at the time that this video is uploaded. So head on over there, twitch.tv/GooseTowne, and claim your free 1-card pull out of the Yokai Yochi tarot deck. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe here on the GooseTowne YouTube channel. I upload new videos here every Thursday. I'm not quite sure what next Thursday's YouTube video is going to be, so let me know what you'd be interested in. It will be St. Patrick's Day, so maybe we'll do something green and gold and art related, perhaps. Let me know what you would like to see, and also let me know if you enjoy the tarot unboxing style of video. I would love to do more tarot over here on the GooseTowne YouTube channel, and I have a lot more tarot decks sitting there waiting to be cracked open. You can catch my other socials here. As always, it's lovely to have you here in Goosetown, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.